onto my Capricorn. So, stall me out on the other one. That was actually Sagittarius. This is Capricorn. So, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the King of Cups. You have the Ten of Wands. You Capricorns have the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Temperance, and then you have the Queen of Swords. So for you Capricorns, right, the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the King of Cups. A lot of you Capricorns are making very good decisions right around now. Very good decisions. The King of Pentacles represents the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. A lot of you Capricorns, right, especially you young Capricorns coming up, you're really realizing that it really does matter how it is that you spend your time. And it's quite ironic because Capricorn, right, the planet Saturn rules over time. So this really does represent how you are perceiving time completely differently. You Capricorns really do see that you have to spend your time wisely, right? Even when it comes to playing, it's all strategic, right? You having fun is also strategic, right? Not overloading yourself with problems and having to solve the world's issues that'll make you stressed. Even playing and having fun is strategic because then you're able to mix the work with the play. So a lot of you, a lot of you Capricorns are learning the value of just time and how it is that you spend it. And the King of Cups, this puts you in a position where you're actually better off in life because you're able to get in a lot of the things that you want to be able to do in a 24-hour clock cycle, right? Part of the problem sometimes is there may not necessarily be enough hours in a day depending on who you are and what you're trying to accomplish. So the Ten of Wands is about how, since that's the case, a lot of you Capricorns used to have your head down, right? But this is also about you walking away from things that you realize that aren't really going to progress, put you in a better position, and that just plain out, you just don't enjoy anymore. And the King of Swords is about how this was something that you've thought about for a very long time, is cutting loose the people and the ideas and even the places, you know, that and how it is that you spend your money, just everything. Thinking it over and understanding that there is solutions to your problems. And a lot of you Capricorns realize that there's a better way. So you Capricorns are actually choosing to exercise that better way. Now the Nine of Wands represents at first, obviously it's going to start a little bit rough, but because that's just the vast majority of how most things start out. Most things start out very rough because you're really in a position where, you know, things seem to be unfair because you're just starting out. You don't have, you didn't have a whole lot. But then the Five of Cups represents, one of the obstacles that come up is the fact that you cut those people off. And some of the things that are having to come up around this time or potentially in the near future is really about how it is that your relationships, the dynamic between your friends have changed. A lot of people are noticing the change that you Capricorns, you're not necessarily around as much. And it's not necessarily because you don't care about them, but because you're so busy doing the things that between you want to do and the things that you have to do as a responsibility. They take that they take that personally. They take that as an insult. So the Page of Swords now represents, here they go again. They starting to look at that like an insult, like, why aren't you around? What's going on? You don't want to hang out with us? And the Temperance, right, and the Queen of Swords represent how even if you Capricorns would try to explain it to them, right? Even if you Capricorns would try to explain it to them, things still wouldn't go your way. They still wouldn't even understand, because you Capricorns, you're really in a position where, like it is, I said before, you've changed. So because of the fact that you've changed, you've gotten better, right? A lot of those people that you know that are getting so upset at you, they're going to be like this for the long term, dysfunctional for the long term. But you've changed, so you can't hang around them the same way that you used to anymore. So let's clarify the temperance. So to clarify the temperance, you have the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. This could even include the people that you may have been interested in. You're changing your taste for the type of people that you're even interested in romantically. And that the people that you may have even been trying to talk to, you just stopped talking to them. Now they're sitting up there wondering, why is it that you Capricorns haven't been talking to them? And so now the Page of Cups, now they're interested. They may not have been interested before. They were playing hard to get, but now they're interested. And the Eight of Swords represents you Capricorns just don't have the time for it anymore. They should have thought about that when they had the chance to get to know you. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.